Ilhan Omar, member of the squad, a group of 4 freshman women of color, stuck to her word. Her promise to stand, unite, and resist. Omar returned home, after a series of blistering attacks on the squad by the president. She vowed not to be distracted. She wasn't. Instead of focusing further on the president's racist comments, she enjoyed Asharo's welcome and continued to press for healthcare, education, and judicial reform, by expressing new policy initiatives. Watch the following video for context and my previous video for timeline perspective.
As you heard there, supporters shouted, "Welcome home, Ilhan," yesterday. She was back in Minneapolis.
Well, good morning. Omar has a lot of supporters here in her hometown, as you might expect. They turned out in force last night, both at the Minneapolis airport and at a town hall later on. And those we spoke to blamed the president for picking a fight with the congresswoman.
We are going to continue to be a nightmare to this president because his policies are a nightmare to us, and we are not deterred. We are not frightened. We are ready.
As most of us know, the President of the United States attacked 4 women of color. Later he doubled down on his attack by telling them to go back where they came from. As most people know, those words are classic racist and white supremacist code words. As a proud American, I was proud to hear these women stand, unite, resist, and respond in an intelligent manner, and hear these women warn America not to fall for the distractions and racial diversions from this administration. Focus on the real issues: healthcare, education, and judicial reform. From the time Donald Trump entered the presidential campaign and continuing through his presidency, Trump vilified the members of the squad, particularly targeting Ilhan Omar and A.O.C. Which, frankly, is ironic. You see, Trump ran on the premise of making America great again. His followers, blue-collar white male workers who felt that the new economy was leaving them behind. They fell for what he said, and didn't pay attention to what he did. Fact is, Trump looked out for the rich, with massive tax cuts. Blue-collar America is still losing, yet, they still believe that Trump cares. Fast forward to 2021, blue-collar America still believes that the Republican Party, and Trump, wants to include them in an reinvented American economy. Yet, the Republican Party blocks any measure that would benefit the working Joe. How much more proof do you need that the Republicans are in the pockets of their billion-dollar donors? This is the very reason the Republicans and Donald Trump targets the squad. The squad supports universal preschool and universal public colleges and expansion of universal health care, all of which would require the super wealthy 1%, and large corporations to pay their fair share in taxes. As recently leaked, many pay no taxes at all. So the wealthy, through their Republican proxies, target the squad, preventing policies and laws that would empower white male blue-collar workers and minorities, thus making an American economy that works for the average man. So, if you want to make the economy work for the average man, vote for progressives and not for Republicans who ultimately back their billion-dollar donors. And definitely, support the Biden infrastructure and reconciliation bills. Like, subscribe, comment.